Hello my YouTube friends, this is the mistress. She's a 46 Willys. I'm in the process of replacing the passenger floor. The driver's floor is in amazingly good condition. There really is no rust in it. But I've removed the passenger floor and the toolbox and those sorts of things. And what I'm going to do with this video is just show quickly how I made the template that I'm going to use to do the replacement floor. Now, since it's a lot cooler in the house, we're going to go ahead and do the video inside here. And pardon all the camera stuff, I'm not a video guy, but I'm just making something to hopefully be helpful here. Okay, so this is the floor as it came out of the mistress, as she's called. And as you can see, it's really rotten. I don't know if I can get close enough to where you can see, but I mean, the metal's really pitted all completely underneath where the toolbox was. And then over here on this, where the upright support is, it was rotten there. So what I'm going to do is just show how I'm making the pattern to do the replacement sheet that's going to go in here. This right here is Chewy, and he is my assistant. He likes to help. I'm going to set this up on the tripod, and I've actually already got this done, but what I'm going to do is just kind of show quickly how I did it and what the steps were that I went through, and hopefully it'll be useful for somebody. So first thing I did is I had some craft paper, and this is basically paper bag material, and we had this, so we went ahead and used it, and we took some spray adhesive and we stuck 2 layers of it together, and then once it dried and set, I had a nice big piece, and basically that's what it looked like right there. Just this has already been cut, but you know, that's how it looked when we started. I'm going to turn this over, and you can see I've already done my outline and all my rough work and everything on this thing. So all I'm really going to do is just kind of show how it was done. First of all, I set the paper on here and I pushed it as flat as I could by hand. And I have some of these 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch magnets. And you can buy these from some of the auto supply places. I just ordered them on eBay. And they work pretty good. I'll just kind of show what I did here. And I found a spot and I sort of made it, and then I worked my way out. Following the curve. You can see I'm, now I took a lot of time kind of spreading it as I went, and ended up I put like one here, and then of course these are some tough magnets. I'll tell you what, kind of got to have a few of them in your hand to make it work. So anyway, and then got over to the edge, and where it folds down over here to make this piece that folds down. I'd lined it up to that, and once I got it all laid out, you can kind of see what I was doing here. And again, I continually pushed all of the excess material away. There's kind of a rounded spot here. I just sort of have that drawn in. I'm going to have to do a little bit of this with the hammer. And I took the pencil and I just cut it kind of on the side. And then I just took this and I followed the outline of the piece that had been cut out, including folding it over and following the outline of this piece here. And then the piece that goes up to the front here. So I had all of that drawn onto there, and then I took in that piece there is going to be identical to the way that it was originally, so I don't have to worry about that. But where I cut this out of the body, I'm going to have an extra 1/2 inch of material in order to put it back in, and I'm going to have to do a lap weld. I'm just not going to try to do a butt weld on the whole thing, but I'll have pretty good access to where I can lap weld the top, and then I can actually get most of it from the bottom as well. So what I did is I took tape and I measured a 1/2 inch away. Where the tape measure went to, Chewy probably stole it. But anyway, so I measured a 1/2 inch away, and then I just took a straight edge and kind of followed it, making real short segments. So what I'll be able to do is with my material, I'll take and I'll lay this on my, and I'm going to go back with 16 gauge, and I'm going to take and set this on there, and I'll put it back on with the magnets, and then I'll take a spring-loaded center punch, and like some of these are fairly straight cuts and bends, so I can do those pretty easily, particularly that factory kind of edge and this edge. I can just take that and mark it, and then do my bends. And then this piece here, it'll curl up. And like I say, this is kind of rounded here, but I've got a system. I made a little metal brake where I can do the bends on this, and then the way I've designed it is I can do kind of a soft roll type bend on it as well. So anyway, that's how I laid that out, and I'll try to do another video showing how I laid it out on the metal. Thanks for watching.